Jose Altuve is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Archer gets the sign. Here's the 1-0. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. He's got to hurry. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Carlos Gomez will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
You know, guys, we all know that those kind of games are going to happen in this sport. It's a tough game out there, no matter who you are. But the good ones are able to put that day behind you and go out and focus on the next game.
And he falls behind 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Ball 2.
Oh, he thought he had him there. I did too.
Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Pierce shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Carlos Correa gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Kiermaier. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the... Kevin Kiermaier comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Kevin.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. At the plate, Logan Forsythe. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Altuve. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Corey Dickerson gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up with 1-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Another one sent foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Kenny Vargas makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Kenny Vargas.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Dickerson's there. He's got it 1 away. Colby Rasmus will dig in now, and he, like many others, was held hitless in the shutout yesterday afternoon.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. And he misses, ball 4. Evan Gattis takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Number 11, Evan.
Archer comes set. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. There's a strike. It's 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Batting 7th, first baseman number 21, John Singleton.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Coming to the plate now, Derek Norris. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
That's wide, 2-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hot shot down the line. Oh, look at Longo. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is... Steve Pearce will start things out here for the Rays, to be followed on deck by Evan Longoria.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gattis looking up. Gone!
Batting 5th, third
A solo home run for Steven Pearce. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Rays move out on top 1-0. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
first baseman,
James Loney digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. But by the end of his Dodgers tenure, Loney's career had tailed off a bit, but things picked up for him after he landed in Tampa Bay prior to the 2013 season.
Yeah, and he's been really consistent with the Rays. You know, he had a resurgent year in 2013, and then he followed that with a career-high 174 hits in 2014.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
hitter, Logan Morrison.
Logan Morrison is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And, oh, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Outside, 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Luis Valbuena steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Archer's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Jose Altuve will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out. but he didn't see any pitches as well.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Loney is right there, but the throw will be in time at first, so he's denied the base hit on a bunt attempt. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Brad Miller will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gaddis is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone here in the bottom of the 3rd. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hank Conger comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air, and that's in there. Base hit. Kevin Kiermaier stands in. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Logan Forsythe stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Corey Dickerson stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Carlos Correa, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Now batting,
Kenny's Vargas is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Archer looks in. First pitch on the way. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
now batting,
Colby Rasmus digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Steve Pearce will start things out here for the Rays, to be followed on deck by Evan Longoria.
Steve Pearce.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
Lying toward the gap in left center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Evan Longoria stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Number 3.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. He's running towards second. That evens it up 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Hooking just foul by a matter of inches that time. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
First baseman number 21.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. James Loney is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Here comes the 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Grounded to third. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. On to first as Loney is set down here. 2 away now. Logan Morrison is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In there for strike 1. Now a big looping curveball in there for strike 2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance in the inning. Leading off the inning, Evan Gattis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
2 tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Digging in, John Singleton. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Got him right in the back. Doesn't feel good, never does, but I can think of a lot worse places to get dosed.
Here it comes, 1-0. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the
Derek Norris will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Drilled to the left side. And that's through for a hit. So striding in, Luis Valbuena, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Into the seats, 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Dickerson is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Jose Altuve digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Hot shot to third. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning. Brad Miller comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
The shortstop, Brad Miller.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single. Standing in, Hank Conger. He reached on a single in his first try. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Pulled toward right center field. Gomez giving chase. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Kiermaier. He singled his last time up.
Everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Fires pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. Leading off the inning, Carlos Gomez. And they'll need him to get something going here. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Shortstop
Carlos Correa will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strike.
Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run.
now batting, the designated hitter.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1. Archer steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Colby Rasmus stands in, was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Hit in the air to right field. Dickerson is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Evan Gattis. He drew a walk his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2 home. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Gets a small piece near the plate, but it gets foul. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Logan Forsythe will lead things off as the Rays look to get something going in their half of the 6th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Hit to third. On to first as Valbuena throws him out. 1 gone. Into the box, Corey Dickerson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Rasmus. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Steve Pearce steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Xavier Cedeno is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. John Singleton will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Therefore it is Loney, and there's your first out. Derek Norris steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Luis Valbuena will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0-for-2 thus far. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Loney has it, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Fly ball heading for the alley. Kiermaier on the run. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And not in time as the second run scores. Junior Reyes will come on and pitch here with one gone in the top of the seventh.
Carlos Gomez.
Carlos Gomez digs in now with two already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
Well, runs often come in bunches, Matty, and we're going to have to see if that's the case right here. They've got a chance at a big inning.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Push to the right side. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Carlos Correa gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Lofted in the air out to right field. Dickerson on the move. And that retires the side.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Leading off the inning, Evan Longoria. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Byers gets his sign and the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
James Loney will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
The 0-1 on its way. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Batter number 7.
Stepping in, Logan Morrison. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Line towards center field. Gomez, patrolling center, makes the play. 1 out. And he is in there. Brad Miller will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Kenny Vargas comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
The designated hitter, Kenny Vargas.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And Loney will take this one to the bag himself for the out. In now, Colby Rasmus. He flew out in his last at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The 0-1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Evan Gattis ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Tap fouled at home plate. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it strikes. Hank Conger will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Fires is ready. Here's the 0-2. High and deep to right center field. Back goes Gomez. Still ranging back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 5-2 game. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Kevin Kiermaier is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Kiermaier is retired, and there's 1 away. Logan Forsythe stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. Corey Dickerson steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
29, Tony.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Corey Dickerson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Corey.
Shot back up the middle. Gomez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Steve Pearce steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Will Harris will take over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Now batting, left fielder, Steve Pearce.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gattis sprinting after it, and the inning is over. Kicking off the top of the ninth, John Singleton, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The catcher,
Derek Norris steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Ball, that's
Tries to
fly.
shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dickerson moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. Luis Valbuena gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Drilled right back up the middle. Gloved by Miller. Spin throw. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in. Striding in to start the ninth, Evan Longoria, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ken Giles is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Leading off the inning, Evan Longoria, and they'll need him to get something going here. Correa fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1. James Loney will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Gomez is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Logan Morrison makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving, but gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the